Hi children, welcome to grade 6 English and this is our session 5 in chapter 1 Uncle Podger hangs a picture. In our previous session we have read the story and I hope you are all clear with the story and its moral. And today we are going to finish some of the workbook questions. And let us start this session with a prayer. Let us pray God for giving us this wonderful opportunity for learning. All of you sit straight and close your eyes and let us pray God. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityoma amritam gamaya om shanti shanti shanti. Children, all of you rub your hands together and keep it on your eyes. Open your eyes gently and slowly. Now let's start this session with a recap of what we have learned in our previous one. As we all know, we have seen the story Uncle Podger hangs a picture. And this story was all about Uncle Podger and he tries to hang a picture. He is an inefficient person. He don't know to do anything properly. Yes? And how to complete a particular task efficiently. So, there was always an confusion when he undertook a job. Like that, and in the story, while he tries to hang a picture, there was lot of confusion. And he told each and everyone to bring him some tools for doing his work instead of keeping himself ready. And everyone, they were worked together to hang a picture. But even though they helped him, he always shouted at them for not doing anything properly. And at last, he finally hanged that picture on the wall, but still it looked very crooked and insecure. It was about to fall anytime from the wall. Yes, and this is what happened when an inefficient person tries to do a job without knowing anything about it. Right? Yeah. And what is the moral you have learned from this story, children? Once you are going to do any job, you should be clear with that. Clear with what you are going to do and how you are going to do. Yes? And without that, it will be really dangerous and it will lead to many complications. Right? A little knowledge about something is always very dangerous. Right? This is the moral we have learned from this story. Are you clear, children? Yeah. And now let's do an activity. All of you take your note and pen. You have to write any one task that you wish to do when you are grown up. Yes? And now you are small children, right? And when you are grown up, what is any one task you wish to do in future? Okay? It may be driving a car, it may be building a house, it may be repairing some problems in car, bike, etc. Right? You write any one task that you wish to do when you are grown up. Yeah? Okay. After completing this, you have to write what would you do to complete it more efficiently. Yes, unlike Uncle Podger, he made so many confusions while he was doing that work, right? Unlike him, you have to be more efficient in doing that task. Yes? For that, what would you do? What are the steps you would take? That also you should write here. Are you clear, children? You have to write any one task that you wish to do when you are grown up, and also you should write what would you do to complete it more efficiently in a perfect manner. Yeah? Yes. And I hope you have completed this activity, children. After completing this, don't forget to post it in grade 6 English Google Classroom. And now we are moving on to our classwork. In your workbook, we are going to do some questions. And in your note, you can do all these activities, right? Okay. First one is, they have given a word, that is hinder, right? I hope you all know the meaning of hinder. It is delay, right? Yeah. And you have to write the meaning of this word hinder and also part of speech, whether it is a noun, verb, adjective or adverb, conjunction, interjection. Okay, you have to check and write what parts of speech it belong to, and also antonym and synonym for that word. And finally, you have to make a proper sentence with the help of that word. And same as that, they have given another two words, yell. Yell means shout, right? Shout with a very heavy tone. And here also you have to write the same. And the next word is crooked. Crooked. What is the meaning of crooked? Bent. Yeah. And for this word also you have to write the meaning, parts of speech, antonym, synonym and also a proper sentence. And next one is, Uncle Podger's story has many determiners in it. Determiners means what, children? Articles and quantifiers. Articles, we are having two different types, definite article and indefinite article. Definite article is the. Indefinite article, that is an and a, right? Yeah. And we have seen many quantifiers, right? Many, much, some, any, none, right? Yeah. And there are so many determiners in this story. You have to read the story carefully and write the sentences with the determiners in the appropriate boxes. Yes, they have given indefinite articles first, right? There you have to write at least 3 sentences from the story which uses indefinite article. Yes? Yeah. And for definite article, you have to write at least 3 sentences from the story. And quantifiers, you just identify what are the quantifiers they have used in the story. Then you can write 3 sentences in which they are used. Are you clear? Yeah. Next one is comprehension. Yeah, you have to read the story thoroughly. Then only you can answer all these questions. First one, do you think Uncle Podger was? And they have given some options here. Clumsy, disorganized, hardworking, cooperative and inefficient. Yes, and you have to choose what you think, and then you have to give lines from the story that bring out the character traits you have chosen. For example, if you have chosen clumsy and disorganized means, you have to write lines from the story from which you have learned that he is clumsy and disorganized. Understood? Yeah. And second question, what incidents from the story show that Uncle Podger's family was not good at mental math? Yeah, and they tried to do some mind calculations and all of them came with different answers and they felt it very funny and laughed at each other, right? That is the incident that comes to your mind when you think of this question. Yeah? Yeah. And what incident from the story show that Uncle Podger's family was not good at mental math? You have to write that particular incident here. Clear? And third one, why do you think everyone was dead tired even though they had just put up a picture on the wall? Listen children, they have just did a very simple thing, right? That is hanging a picture on the wall. Even though they are doing that very simple thing, why they felt very tired? What happened? Okay, that you should write here. You have to give the clear explanation of that. Yes, what made them very tired even though they did a very simple job, that is just hanging a picture on the wall. That you should write. And fourth question, describe the mess that Uncle Podger created while hanging the picture on the wall. What are the mess Uncle Podger created while hanging the picture on the wall? What are the confusions that had happened while he was hanging the picture? Yeah, that you should write here. And fifth one, why some people would have had a man in to do a little thing like that? What does this line show about Uncle Podger? Explained with examples. And finally, what he said, why you are making a man do such a very little thing always? You are making me to do these kind of very little things always. Like that he said after he finished all his works, right? And what does this line tell about Uncle Podger? That you should write. And also you should give some examples. And sixth question, write the character sketch of Uncle Podger. Support your answer with instances from the story. Here you have to write what are the characters of the Uncle Podger, right? For example, very confused. He looked always confused. Then inefficient, angry. Okay, these are some characters of Uncle Podger, right? This is what we have learned from the story. And you have to write 6 characters of Uncle Podger in these 6 columns. And finally, you have to write the examples from the story from which you have understood this. Yes? Yeah. And 7th one, did you find the story amusing? Which part of the story did you find the most humorous? Did you find the story very excited, very thrilling? Yeah, that you should write here. And also which part of the story you find most humorous, very funny? Which part of the story you find very funny? That also you should write. And 8th question, do you agree that Uncle Podger is a clumsy and sloppy character but still lovable? Support with answers with reasons. Okay, here even though Uncle Podger is a clumsy and inefficient person, do you think he is still lovable? Very lovable person? That you should think and write, and you have to support your answer with proper reasons. Yes? Yeah. And all of you finish all these questions after referring the story. First, be thorough with the story, children. Then it will be very easy for you to answer all these questions, right? Yeah. And next, your homework. Refer the story and answer the practice zone 1 questions. Here I have given you 7 questions. Yes? And after reading the story, you try to answer all these questions. Yes, children? Hand in your completed class activities and homework on grade 6 English Google Classroom. I hope you all enjoy this session with me. Always stay home, stay safe, and thank you so much, children.